To stay or to go? That is the question before voters in Scotland. A simple question with huge ramifications. Scotland is in the final hour of voting to decide whether to declare independence from the United Kingdom. Polls close at the top of the hour, then the counting will begin. And it will take time to hand count the votes. Turnout among the 4 million eligible voters is expected to be large. Among them, some 100,000 16 and 17-year-olds. Only a simple majority is needed for the result to become official. CCTV's Richard Bestic is in the capital of Edinburgh.
Voting was underway early for what's expected to be a record turnout in this independence referendum. 97% of Scotland's 5 million people are signed up to vote, according to the polls, for yes and no in equal measure.
Because I just don't think there should be extra borders on this island.
I voted yes because at last I have a voice.
Real reservations about the economy, currency, access to Europe.
Today we've got a choice, so that's it.
One of the factors making life difficult for pollsters, for the first time, 16 and 17-year-olds are being given the vote. Like 16-year-old Edward Braidwood here, voting on his way to school.
I voted yes for independence.
We really don't know the outcome yet of this referendum, but in the 2 years since the government gave the go-ahead, Scotland has been picking through the issues. What currency would Scotland use in the event of independence? Independence campaigners have been told by all political parties in London there'll be no financial union should Scotland trigger the breakup of the UK. There are questions too surrounding a sign-up to the euro and even questions over an independent Scotland's membership of the European Union. As oil reserves decline, would Scotland's economy and banks be able to go it alone without a Bank of England safety net? What would happen to Britain's Trident nuclear deterrent, sited in Scotland, and which would be given 5 years to pack up and leave, should the vote be yes to independence? Would there be border controls between Scotland and England? Ridiculous, say independence campaigners. Don't be too sure, says London. And what would Scottish independents say about England's place in the world? The financial markets would certainly have a say.
Richard, still so many questions, of course. And you mentioned all those young people, some 100,000 16 and 17-year-olds who are able to vote. How might they influence the results?
Well, it's intriguing. It's one of those don't knows, really, because they've never been involved in any election before. But a study by Edinburgh academics asked them, they came up with a figure earlier in the year, 64% would be in favour of staying with the United Kingdom. A poll by Tube Mogul a little later saw that figure drop to 57%. But it would seem that if the 16 to 17-year-olds turn out in any numbers and the margins are as tight as they are, they could prove fatal to the independence vote.
Richard Bestic will be following it all for us in Edinburgh. Thank you.